My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth!
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Punch-O fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, often practical technology signs a huge area.
Whoa, Pete. Oh, looks like you really stepped in it this time. Just where in the world are you? Hello? Hello? All right, Pete. Remember your scout training. Step 1, get your bearings. Curious. Ovidoidia.
Signal detected.
What's that? It sounds like a radio signal. It must be being transmitted from nearby. Oh, wow. My scout training doesn't have a merit badge for this. Well, Logic dictates that there are probably more of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone. Taking a look. Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family. Yeah. Hark, yonder lady of the Clover Forest. On what errand does the day find you?
Science!
Better than starving, I think. This is probably not a good idea. Ant crossing!
Science!
Look at the size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale? Aphids, nature's lollipops. I thought I lost you. I hope all my things are still here. curiosity killed the tiny Pete. Huh. Well, looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers. I don't think that worked properly. It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them? Consulting Detective Weevil, hot on the trail. He's got a nose for the truth. It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep. Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red insect? Ant spotted! My mom always says I light up her room. Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
Scabby. Additional flavor scheme available.
My bad? Aphids, nature's lollipops. Roger that. Say intentions. Your flight path is not cleared.
Science.
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean? Ugh. Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts. Those look like I...
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Virgil, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
try to help.
System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you are Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. A recent power surge has caused a massive rock, and what's worse, the explosion has disrupted. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? You are here, in the Oak Lab. This is the base of operations. Dr. Tully he is also my creator. However, I have been recently promoted, although now that I am processing it, and now I cannot recall where he went. It seems you and I are both, given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to, in other words, you have been shrunk. It is like shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and to return to your prior size, you would need to Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is, I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for Haha! That is a great idea! Processing! Memory fault! Code 40 ARG! I am sorry, without those memories, Dr. Tully used auxiliary chips are small, super chips are special, and they are gold! They back up. If we are going to fix the spacer, I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Dr. Tully has built many. Each lab is used for various experimental processing. Error. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing, but we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the hedge lab is the observation center. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. Try to find the hedge lab first. That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biomet. Once you are registered, you will be... ASL grants access to daily work items. Nay, tasks. Nay, quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes. Log on to the ASL terminal unless you have any other questions. You have an exponential...
Science.
I got the science.
Burgle Transcription Unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today.
Science.
I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
I'll need to process that. Now where did I leave that?
right!
Science.
Those soldier ants mean business.
Science.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there.
Science.
Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.